it. MLS minus case, let's go. Hopefully something big comes of this. Yeah, yeah. Oh, please don't take my love away. There we go. Right, Forest are in trouble with PSR. Are they? I thought they were alright. Weren't they in trouble previously? Are they in trouble again? Oh yeah, they are, aren't they? Because they spent loads. They spent loads and loads, haven't they? Be interesting though, see how that pans out. You kind of forget how much Forest has spent actually, because they have spent a lot of money. I don't know what the actual totals are, but spent a hell of a lot of money actually, which you kind of forget. It's worked though, in fairness for them. In my life, in my life. Are they the one with the owner? The owner who's like owner of Olympiacos? Is that him? Our new players when they came on. Is that him? The owner's the guy who owns Olympiacos. Is that one? It's that one, isn't it? I think. A patch from my love. 75. A bit of David Villa. David Villa to 75. Number 130s there. They are next to me. And that is a match one. Dodgy bloke. Is he dodgy? I've not really looked into it properly. Is he dodgy? Yeah. Interesting, interesting. Right, we've got a bit of finest debuts. Kerwin Vargas. What's this one here? 25. Kobe Franklin. One for Toronto, I think that is. Yeah. Hola, Gobernel. Have you changed your name? You have changed your name. Right, what's going on here? Come on. We need some big cards, chat. Yes, nice. I like it. Nicely, nicely, nicely. Of course, I've had a great season, but it's sending me under the... You know, the likes of Chris Wood and Alanga. These top... They're not top players. I mean, Alanga is... I don't know how old he is, but to be fair, he's had a good season. Chris Wood isn't a top player. He's had a good season, though. There's a fair more than they have done anything good. Everyone's got to break through at some point, though, regardless of the age. Alanga could continue on and do really well. Alanga like did well for United for a brief spell. 99 Zimmerman. Pretty sure he did well for United for a brief period anyway. Wasn't there an Anthony Alanga song at United? No? He was decent anyway. Auto, Dylan Borrero to 25. Who charge you? Oh, really? Wow, I didn't know that. Chicago Fire badge. Is this the Forest owner blew it? Yeah. Didn't know that. Oh, the Ben Techers. I love that. Dominators. Get that on the back wall. They got dropped, right. Ben Teke, Dominators. Alanga songs. I can't remember what it was, but I remember there was an Alanga song. 99 Driussi. To forget was played full seasons and scored 5 all year because he's had one good season. All Chris. Well, not Chris Wood. I think Chris Wood's age comes into it a bit more. But it's nice to see him have a good season, though. Got Russian team there, wasn't ready. 50 Joseph Martinez and got pushed out. Sounds like most United players, that. Kobe Mainu, cough. I wonder if Kobe Mainu will go to Chelsea. I think he will, won't he, for PSR? Is there a UFO out? UFC? Yeah, UFC's out royalty. I think you can beat it. What's this? Is it Mainu injured? I know, but I think they want to sell him, don't they? Hey, Jack, 40 months, my friend. That's unreal from you. How are you, pal? Are we alright? But that's, if we get it filled, hey, we can open it, no issue. Yeah, fresh case, leave Mainu out your mouth. You'll be saying, May, no! When he leaves to go to Chelsea. Holbeck, how are you, my friend? Garnacho. I thought it was Garnacho and Mainu. Happy days, Jack. We love that, matey. We love that. We're ready for a nice weekend. Well, Garnacho. Yeah, but Garnacho's not homegrown, is he? Whereas Mainu is. Have I made that up? Tyrese Spitzer, 225. I'll sell Alf my rookies. I feel like Greg has a Mainu PC. Let me just circle back to that horrible pun. What pun? What are you waffling about? Garnacho counts some... Oh, really? Does he count? 25, Miranchuk. How does he count as homegrown exactly? How's that working? That makes no sense. I have one main card that Matty gifted to me. How was Garnacho homegrown? He didn't come through United's academy, did he? Wasn't he bought from, like... I don't know where he was bought from. Wasn't he bought? So it's 15 when we bought him. So what are the rules to be homegrown then? You've got to be in the academy at like 15 or something. Mosquera to 50. How does homegrown work then? That's weird, that. I thought homegrown was like players native to like the country that the league's in or something. Like obviously England. Weird. Just can't get no sleep. Atletico. Just can't get no sleep. Hey, Steven Gerrard is my captain. Who's this? Oh, Valderrama! Nicely, he's got Valderrama. Max, congrats on your to 50 Carlos Valderrama auto. As we trained the club from 17's account, right? Okay. Interesting. Do you think a club goes in big for Garnacho though? How much can United realistically get for Garnacho? Like 40 million? I think even that might be pushing it, to be honest. I know, Druisi to 75. Surely no one goes in higher than 40 million on Garnacho. Or maybe I'm 60 mil. Your favourite song, Greg? To get, you think 45 to 55 is mad, that. 120 or so in PSR. Only 19. I know, but he's not great. Like you got 20 plus for Jordan Ibe. Jordan Ibe better than Garnacho. And you on stream. Do you not listen to KSI? Jealous? No matter how hard I try. Oh, Suarez to 10, player worn. Congrats, Stefan. Unreal. 7 to 10, Luis Suarez, player worn. Conversation. Okay, but right, okay. When Jordan Ibe left Liverpool, right? He was a young player. He was playing for the club, and I'm not saying like Liverpool were great. But like, you're saying that Garnacho is 2.5 times the player that Jordan Ibe was, effectively. I don't believe so. And I genuinely don't believe so. He ain't worth 50 mil. I don't care what you say. He ain't worth 50. As he raised Thomas with Hoyland, overhyped so much. He ain't worth 50 mil. I saw the room that Garnacho was only... sorry, that Mainu was only worth 50 to 60. Mainu's better than Garnacho. What's I doing? Yeah, but you say that with Garnacho in like 10 years. What's Garnacho doing? Whoa. Player inflation for starters. How long ago was that? Probably like 10 years ago, maybe. 125 Nagbeat. 150 made the Jordan Ibe. Got a sick overhead kick from the corner of the box, though. Jordan Ibe was unreal. There you go, Yogi. It just seems mad Garnacho for that money, but yeah. Miss any Orlando? I don't think so, so I've not up to now. Mad that. Surely Chelsea can't be that stupid to buy Garnacho for that much money. 75 Lewis Morgan. Know them? Wouldn't you like to know? Ben Bender's back. Song, it's a good song. The market's changed a bit in 10 years. Yeah, true. Garnacho would be good for Liverpool instead of Diaz and Gakpo. No, Gakpo's decent. Diaz was alright the other day, in fairness. His decision making was a bit questionable, but he wasn't bad. Give him credit where credit's due. He wasn't bad the other day. What box? This is box 3, this one. A Poku. I walk alone to 50 Arango. Sell for 80 million. Gakpo's bad. I think this season Gakpo's been very good, to be honest. I think if you go over his like career at Liverpool, you could probably say that. But I think this season you've got to have watched him. Like Gakpo's probably been one of our best players this year. He's been very good. I'm not a massive fan of Gakpo myself, but got to give credit where credit's due. He's been probably one of our best players, to be honest. 65 White. Everyone said Rashford's finished. He's done okay. Villa United. It's true, Carl. Definitely true. I mean, you can even look at Alanga to an extent. Look at Anthony to an extent, though. So they are doing well outside the club. I don't know. I walk alone. Yeah, it's a tricky one. Here's a question for you, chat. Go on then. Who do you think will be the biggest transfer fee of the summer? Could be a record transfer fee or whatever. And I assume most people are going to head towards Isak. But who do you reckon will be the biggest signing? What's up next? Will be Knockout up next. Knockout. Play for them teams up. Well, it's easier because there's less pressure on you. You know, like everything gets. You know, everyone goes through everything for like United, Liverpool, whatever, with like a fine-tooth comb. Like that's just how it goes, isn't it? Go to another club. There's pressure, but not as much pressure. 50 Suarez. But also, I mean, he's playing a lot better than he was, yo. You gotta be fair to him there. He's definitely looks a lot brighter, looks a lot more promising for Aston Villa. And I know you're gonna be a bit bitter because, you know, the way it's all panned out. But you gotta be fair to the lad. Like he's playing a lot better. Carmel Miller to 99. His team below. He's got absolutely so by United, but because Villa is doing brilliant. I mean, he's got. To be fair, how many of those 11 is he started 11, or is that substitute appearances as well? I did see that, Barbers, yeah. It needed to happen at some point, didn't it? I mean, he's always injured now. There's no point in staying. Doing nothing. Who's this? De Bruyne? He's always injured, isn't he? Oh, hold on, he's doing... Are you on about Rashford? Sorry, you on about Rashford or De Bruyne? If he's a sub, that's his problem. To 99 Bernadeschi. Sub for Villa. I'm trying to take a little bit of time, but I mean, Asensio obviously been doing very well. Rashford's been doing well. I don't think you can say he hasn't been doing well. Like he looks a lot better than he did at United. Like, come on, like well better. 75. Longwain. I'm not saying he's like unbelievable, by the way. I'm not saying he's like, you know, best player in the league or anywhere near it. But like, hopefully he gets his career back on track. I think everybody would like that, you'd hope. But you forgot a number. What number was that? Asensio, Marlon and Rashford, they're all doing fine. Marlon struggled a bit, but he did get his first goal, didn't he? I think the other day. The 7. Although not sleeve it. I walk alone. Hey, Ricky. United. I mean, being honest, I mean, how many goals you say? Like 2 goals and 3 goals and 11. I'll be honest, probably better than anyone that United is actually currently doing, to be fair. Like, the thing is, right, there's a lot of pressure on a player at Manchester United. The same way at Liverpool, the same way wherever. Aston Villa, there's pressure on a player, but I don't think there's as much pressure as on at United. You're shocking. I like Marcus Rashford, and I've said this for a while, even when he was at United. I like Marcus Rashford. I don't believe it's all on him. That I know that everyone says attitude problem, but I'm not so convinced. You look at the players that United have had through the door in recent years, like how many of the big signings haven't done anything for them, like genuinely. If they're to be singing the gaff out, right? But how many players are stinking the gaff out on 300 grand a week though? Loads, like genuinely loads. Like being 100% honest, was Harry Maguire that bad before he joined United? No, but he sat there on 300 grand a week, like laughing, you know, laughing away sort of thing. None. Casemiro is absolutely horrific, and I don't care what you say, he's garbage. He's horrific. He's probably on similar money. He can't even run, he's that bad. I think Rash was just used as a scapegoat myself. Like, there's not a single player that United have had or bought in recent years that's actually been good. And there's not. Just performing? Well, yeah, that's Bruno Fernandes, 100%. But like, what was the last like transfer that actually worked, or player that like the transfer wise? What was it? Bruno Fernandes? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, players don't suddenly aren't one day like world class and the day after turn to nothing. I mean, you look at Di Maria, you look at Paul Pogba, you look at some of these names like that. There's no way that one day they're good, the next day they're awful. We had Shaw and Lindelof, Sam De Gea. Well, that's what I mean, though. I mean, Fernandes, to be fair, you could probably argue him. Hey, Suarez. That's my point, though. Like, at the moment, so many players aren't playing as well as they could do. Because there's something more than just the players. Can't all be that bad. I'm sorry, they can't be. At the 10, Cody Baker. Need to follow on Tottenham and start with a small wage younger players to build up. No, but Tottenham are mudded. I would not like to be Tottenham, let's put it that way. Like, Tottenham are mudded. At this point, I'd rather be Fulham than Tottenham. E-Tech coach. I don't think their team's very good either, to be fair. They've got a bunch of... How is Ben Davies still playing for Tottenham in 2025? I understand that, Matty. I understand that frustration. I get that, and 100%. I'm with you. Definitely. Definitely. And I think because he's not doing that, that's when he gets told, oh, you know, he's not good enough, this, that, and the other. And I get that. He should have been the one that was kind of, yeah, I get, yeah, 100%. Definitely. Yeah, 100%. But for whatever reason, it didn't work. But... Hey, Giroud to 50. I was going to Amram, guess his time in the light. Also, 4-2. Who's this, Dave? Rashford. I mean, he's obviously got issues outside of football. Like, we're not saying he doesn't, but... I do feel he's used as a scapegoat a little bit too much. I know he's not been great for a while, but I do think it's a bit harsh. Claire to 99. In saying that, I'm extremely harsh on like Nunes, and I'm, you know, I don't know, I'm a bit hard. Well, God knows what. Trent, that's mine. Go on, son. Go on. Which one, KP, mate? Sorry, I don't have a clue what you're on about. Which one? The Giroud. Christian Orango to 50. If I was in your shoes, I would hate myself. Giroud, love that for you, mate. Probably should put it on the back wall over Benteke, but I'll be honest, KP. Rate Benteke, KP, is what I say. Rate him. Unbelievable footballer that man is, KP. Probably scored the best goal Old Trafford's ever seen, to be honest. Finish weekend league. Can wrestle next Friday again. Oh, I wouldn't even be playing that at this point. Benteke. Yeah. Greatest of all time. Cheers, KP. I agree, yep. Question for you then. If Kobbie Mainoo leaves in the summer, what's the opinion there then? Of interest. What's the opinion if Kobbie Mainoo goes? There's a different form, everyone knows that, but if you're genuinely a fan of Vincent's child, come through the club, there's no excuse for poor work. No, absolutely, yeah. I mean, he is only a human, to be fair, Matty, but, yeah. I get that. I said Rashford didn't show it. So 125, Shankale. 125. Kid, this might be too much. Don't blame him. You wouldn't blame Mainoo. No, that's fair. That's fair. We do need a 101, 100%. I don't know how we haven't got one. Forsberg to 30. I honestly, what is that? What is that? The United try maybe just overstayed his welcome in his head. I don't know how to word it, because obviously the Trent stuff, I don't know how to word it, because I know people are going to say, oh, but that's the same, which I don't know how to word it. I'll figure out how to word it. It's like red. Oh, wrong card. Thomas Williams with... Oh, Lorenzo Insigne to 5. Toronto. 1 for Luca. Congrats, Luca. That's unreal, that. I'm sure the Rashford wasn't good. We got drinking, say he didn't do that. Well, I don't have a clue, to be fair. No, I'm in the house and I just... Legend. There's some lovely cards in this. It's a good set. Honestly, MLS Finest is a really good set. I'm baffled that we haven't hit a 101 though. It's going to be slowly built around Mainu. Probably the best field talent we've seen come through Academy in years. It'll be a disaster if he's sold. I think it'll be sold, Matty. I think the club are in a real sticky situation, aren't they, at the moment? Financially, so I don't know what to do. Just have some faith. We could do it this time. W. Luca. Arango to 99. You're dealing with me, rough. Right, last two. We do need a 101. I'd love a 101, to be honest. Give me a Steven Gerrard 101 and I'll knee slide like Gerrard, trust me. I'll do it. Win the Europa and we're fine. Could you not argue that Marcus Rashford's been like the best player United have had like recently, like performance wise anyway? Not in like recent, but I'm talking like last, I don't know, 5 years, whatever. Other than Bruno Fernandes. Could you not maybe like, I don't know, maybe he thinks he, I don't know how to word it. I'll figure it out in a minute. Slide or slip. I've told you this. He didn't slip, he got pushed. I've told you this. Don't make me explain it again, Bangs. I will explain it again. Gerrard did not slip, factually. One good... I don't think he had one good season. He's... I don't know. I don't know. Jason, how are you, my friend? I got 3 hobbies waiting to get over here. Hey, nice. What MLS Finest? 25 Arango. Nice. Hopefully you'll get it. That'd be nice, that. Giroud. Hey, let me know what you get, my friend. Fingers crossed for you. Alonso Martinez, rookie to 25. There we go. There's an orange at the back. Alright, come on. I'll start there. Berkey to 99. Does it confirm the debuts or redemptions? I have not got a clue. My guess is possibly. I assume probably. Julian Fernandez, rookie auto for New York FC. 25. There's no. Fernandez, 75. United without Bruno and Rashford the last 5 years would have been absolutely awful. No, absolutely. Houston Dynamo. I will run through the biggest hits for you, my friend, at the end, but I don't think there's been anything. Yeah, but I could be wrong. I will let you know, Steiner, though. Hopefully you're good. Appreciate you getting involved. La Vega. Oh, Gareth Bale, 101 super! Wow! Wow! There we go. There's our first super, and that's a beauty. Who's got that? Who's got that? That's a beauty, that. Please don't pay favors, though. Who's got LAFC? Los Angeles. Who's got Los Angeles? That others thing. I saw this right. Dominic. Oh, no, sorry. Jade. Go on, Jade. 101 Gareth. Gareth Bale. Bale. There we go. There's your 101 chant. Gareth Bale. Finally got one. Not long enough to get one though, didn't it? Why did I... Jay doesn't even realise, Adam. Do you know why, Adam? It's because I gave her the can-do tip, Adam. If you're onto it, you're onto it. Lovely card, though, on the Gareth Bale there. And at Espinoza to 50. Once is a lot of things. Twice is a decision. Plus time a box will indeed have the 101 Gareth Bale. There are more, I think, no? I think that's the only Gareth Bale. Yeah, there'll be a pick on Instagram, actually. You can do, yeah. I'll do it on every set, mate. Try and get it going, why not? Why not, why not, why not? Why do I keep you around? Why do I keep you around? Why do I keep... What's the Bale? 101 Super Fractor Jade it is. Things Jade did not expect to see at 25 to 10, but yeah, 101 Super. Whoa, what's that? Walker Zimmerman to 50. WJ, congrats. Love this. Is a lovely card, by the way. Like, it's really nice. That is player worn, that one. First super fractor J. Took long enough, didn't it? But at least we got one. Congrats. How do I want? Appreciate getting involved. Hey, Frank Lampard. But yeah, he looks trim there, doesn't he? He looks slim, does our Lampard there? Christ. Part of my collection. Actually, don't really know, to be honest. I'm not sure. Probably a Liverpool card. Probably my Henderson to 10 trophy left, I'd guess. That's worth probably a lot now. Don't know. Drewisi. Jeffrey, can I take closer? Yeah, I'll get a photo. It'll go on Instagram, Jade, if you want a nice nice photo. I can send that across to you as well. And I mean to me, not the card, but can have both of you on. A photo of me with the... Actually, photo with me and the card. You'd love that, wouldn't you? Cool, exactly. I knew you'd love that. Boom. There we go. Tell you what, Jeff, it's like complimentary photo, that, isn't it? It's like when you you know when you go to the toilet in like a club and you get like spray and then you pay and you get like complimentary mint. Unreal. I'll wait for the Insta post thing. Wow. Wow. Backtrack now, actually. Creepers. You're calling my name. Breaks me today. Knockout up next, my friend. We're going to do a bit of gold. We'll probably after that... We've done AC Milan already, Catch. And if you're in here for that one. Might get some more MLS finest, though, I think. Maybe after the knockout on gold. Could be a plan. Hopefully well, though. See you later, Carbon. Have a good one. Buenos noches. J from in between is to you. What is that? 75 Hopkins. Let me get some more top loads on go. You're calling my name, so come on, baby. Let's not play games. Finally can post a 101 from MLS Finest. God, it took way too long to hit that 101. You're calling my name, so come on, baby. You know what? It's a proper scam, though, when they charge you for, like, a hand towel to dry your hands. That's a scam, that. Franklin to 125. Proper exit scam, that. I'll tell you what, honestly. Wild when they do that. Lionel Messi. And last one is a Kerwin Vargas rookie. Right, let's have a little look through the highlights of that. Why are you going for that? Liverpool, I'm telling you, when I've been out in Liverpool, I'm telling you. Like they try and charge you for a hand towel, I'm genuinely. Promise. And then get offended when they're like, when you're like, no. They'll turn to a CEO, so the lifestyle she respect. Hey. There's first ones there. Next ones, well, we got so many parallels in a case of finest. W. G. Black. But listen to this one. These are all the same songs. Well, this one anyway. But I swear, don't these are all the same Drake songs? I'm sure they are. I'll change in a minute. Hold the line. We ain't done. Right, the big highlights on this. It's a decent case, actually. Suarez Fusion to 60. Lorenzo Insigne to 5. Suarez patch to 10. Valderrama to 50. And a 101 super front to Gareth Bale. Appreciate it. There we go, people. Right, knockout number 7. Let's run it. We ain't done. Don't give them the deep. Right, this is up next, chat. Knockout. Hopefully something big comes out. There's 10 boxes. My love. Oh, a broken flame. In you. Jealousy. Right, give me 2 seconds, chat. And I will get this on the go here. We'll run the knockout. Try and get some gold. I'd like to get some more MLS finest, so I feel like that 101 could just be the start of the juicy boxes, hopefully. Number... open. There we go. Base. Right, and then did you happen to see the 7 super? I haven't. I've heard, but I didn't know. I have heard, Jason, yeah. I think the collation on it potentially. I'm hoping we get good collation as well, where it's like loads of 1-on-1s back to back, but we shall see, my friend. We shall see. We hope we can make it. There's that one. Let me get this on the go, chat. Give me 2. I'm trying to box all these up. Trainers. There we go, lovely. Number 8. Runtime knock.